performance. Myself, Mr. Hadel, and Mr. Kirk and Mr. Wilson, we are extremely proud of these kids' progress so far this year. We were just talking about before we came down here, they've only been playing their instrument for 8.5 weeks, and they are making some amazing progress. So we're very, very pleased to showcase them tonight. What we're going to do tonight, it's not kind of going to be a kind of traditional concert, it's going to be what we call a performance, where we're going to demonstrate all the different things we've talked about so far. So we're going to demonstrate the first few notes we've learned, how we put them all together, and we'll go from there. We will give time to take pictures. There's a few people that we're still kind of waiting on. So let's have the baritones and tubas. Why don't you guys go ahead and stand up? If you guys want to get like a picture of them standing up, go for it.
Great idea. You don't know anybody in the
All right, guys, we have C trombones. Let's just guys stand up.
My son plays saxophone and he's really tiny, so he just texts me.
Trumpets, go ahead.
I'll probably be able to. Oh, I can say this is the one in the white shirt.
Saxophones. All right, clarinets.
Yeah, Kira!
You guys have a fan club over there. Flutes. Of course, percussion.
Zippy's playing the flute.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Mr. Wilson's going to start the program off for us, and please give him a warm welcome. He's the high school band director, and he's going to sing
So this concert here is really going to show everybody a progression of what we've done in the last 9 weeks. So the very first couple days that we started, we learned our first 5 notes. And so we're going to play exercises featuring those first 5 notes. So we're going to do 5 exercises right in a row. You can hold your applause to the end, featuring the first 5 notes that we learned. So that there is a demonstration of basically what we did for the first 2 weeks. We worked on those first 5 notes all the time a lot. The next exercise we're going to play is number 10. It's called the Fab Five. And this is the first time we get to put all 5 notes together in one piece. And the last one that I'll be conducting is the first tune that you will probably recognize tonight, number 14, Rolling Along, also known as Mary Had a Little Lamb. So this is the first song that we played that's an actual song that we all recognize. So here's number 14. I'm going to throw it over to Mr. Hadel, and he's going to bring us through the next part of the program. Mr. Hadel.
So number 17 out of the book is called Hot Crust Bun. So this introduces the half note. You probably heard this on the recorder many years ago. I apologize. But this introduces the half note, and so that's what this next exercise is going to demonstrate. Our next exercise, number 22 out of the book, Split Decision. This is a duet, so we're gonna have two different parts happening at the same time, and it also introduces the whole note. So you get a longer note, where the kids have to use a little bit longer airstream. So this is number 22, Split Decision. Number 24, listen to our sections. This is an exciting one because you get to hear each different family of the band. We'll have percussion playing a little bit by themselves, woodwinds playing by themselves, and the brass playing by themselves. So this is listen to our sections. Cruising right along, number 25, Lightning Row. This is the longest exercise that we've worked on so far at this point, as we progress through these past 3 weeks. This is a 16-measure piece of music, and it's got some different melodies that happen throughout. So, Lightning Row. Our next exercise, Reaching Higher, introduces another higher note, that's reaching higher. So we're moving up and expanding the range, and we also introduce the concept of the fermata, which the note is held out, and the students have to watch the director for the cutoff. So this is number 27, Reaching Higher. The next one we're going to demonstrate for you is London Bridge. This introduces the concept of harmony. So the band members will be playing different pitches all together, creating a little bit thicker texture in the music. So London Bridge as a duet. So we're going to have Mr. Knurk come up and finish this portion of the program. So please give Mr. Knurk a nice warm welcome.
I am Mr. Knurk, one of the band directors, and if your kids talk about me, I am the short and fat one, so that's me. And the next one we're going to do, you've probably heard many times before. It's called a Mozart melody. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Your ABCs, right? ABC, that's the same melody, and then Ba Ba Black Sheep. Probably didn't realize it was shared so many times. Yeah, a lot of people stealing stuff around here. All right, so this is 31 Mozart Melody. feel like a rock star. Anyway, the next one we're going to do is number 42, sorry. For a second there, I kind of blacked out. 42, sorry, I got nervous. Anyway, number 42, which is Skip to My Lou. This is where we start introducing 8 notes into it, so the kids aren't just playing, half notes, whole notes, and quarter notes. We're actually introducing 8 notes and then moving 8 notes, so we're making it really exciting and adding variation. Next, we're going to do another duet. It's called Oralie. It's number 53 in our book. This one is a French folk song. That's the next one. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm nervous. Anybody else? Anyway, so the next one we're going to do is Oralie. This one is also a duet, definitely harmonized, and you can actually tell what we're doing is trying to expand on what we call dynamics. So we're trying to start at a medium volume, and then we'll get softer, we'll try to get louder, and we add in the fermata at the end as well. Now we're moving on to the French part of the afternoon. Number 54, which is Frère Jacques. You probably have heard this one before in your younger days. We're going to be playing this one as a round. So a round is kind of like, row your boat. So you start, and then the next person comes in, and so on. So we actually, this one has been a challenge because the kids are like, wait, when do I come in? I'm like, right here. They're like, where? And I was like, you just missed it. It was right there. So we had to practice this one quite a few times. But this one, Frère Jacques, one of my favorites. Please enjoy. Number 54. Moving right along, so these pieces that we've been working on, I think we've been working on these like maybe 3 or 4 days. Yeah, roughly. Like we haven't spent a whole lot of time on it. The kids are actually doing a great job. Our next piece we're gonna do, fan favorite, everybody loves this one. Hold your hats, kids. Old MacDonald had a band at a farm. So, sorry. I did learn something though. What did Mr. Wilson say? He said the last 2 measures were, what was it? Skunk in the... Oh yeah, skunk in the barnyard, P-U, and I'm like, I had never heard that. He's like, how have you not heard that? I was like, probably because you're from Indianapolis, and I'm not. I don't know. So he kind of went on with that one. It was actually pretty comical. And the kids really loved it. Like, skunk in the band room, P-U is what we ended up going with. So please enjoy Old MacDonald Had a Band. All right, we have two more chart toppers for you tonight. And the next one, second to last one, is this is one we just started on Monday. And they're already rocking out. They're like, this one's my favorite. I know, it's so cool. And honestly, if I could let them play it every day, they would in an instant. But they have a lot of fun. This next one is number 58. Yeah, I got the number right. Hard Rock Blues. This one's, I don't know why. Every band I've ever worked with, they're like, this one's awesome. I'm like, you know, it's just, it's blues, it's hard rock, it's great. So the percussion are actually setting up on rhythm. All right, so this whole time they've been playing on melodic instrument, xylophone, vibraphone, and marimba. They are now going to transition into the rhythmic part where they're playing on bass drums or toms, floor toms, and snare drums. So this is actually the first time they've actually gone from one to the other. So this has been a struggle for them. But they've actually done a really, really good job in a short amount of time. Mr. Hadel's really been working hard to make sure they're playing really well in time and with good technique. So here we go, 58, Hard Rock Blues. Anyway, we are going to have one more piece for you. This one, we handed this out last week and we started working on it, yesterday or something? They do really well, and I'm actually really impressed by this group, so thank you for entrusting us to teach your children, because they're actually pretty awesome. And I have to give a little bit of credit. This is the best dressed band group we've had for a concert before, so that was pretty awesome. Thank you. All right, our last piece, you're probably going to recognize this one. It's from a band. They weren't really well known, so maybe some of you won't recognize it. From UK. I don't know if you know that. Maybe you probably never heard of it. It's fine. They were very underground. So we were going to play a song you're probably going to know, We Will Rock You. concludes our program for the evening. The students are going to take their stuff back to the band room. They're going to pack up, they're going to come back here, help us pack all these chairs and stands, take all the equipment back, and then they are dismissed for the evening. Again, thank you so much. This is a lot of fun. They've been nervous and they're like freaking out. And I'm like, it's alright, cool down. But they've been having a great time. I really enjoy teaching your students, so thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Please be safe and have an excellent rest of your week.